Hey, Jeremy Epstein, CEO of Never Stop Marketing here. I wanted to share why I agreed to be an advisor for Papyrus. At a high level, blockchain and decentralizing technologies are an intermediary destroying, disruptive event. And if you've studied the world of marketing and marketing technology, you know that one of the most intermediary rich environments is that of the advertising technology ecosystem. It's full of intermediaries. I've seen studies that basically say 50% or more of every dollar that brands put into that ecosystem gets taken away by the middlemen before it actually delivers value on the other end. So there's a huge opportunity to reinvent this industry. It's going to take a while, but the decentralizing blockchain solutions are going to come after them. I don't know how long it'll take. So let's talk about Papyrus. Now, before I get into that, you of course know that all this stuff is early. All this stuff is very speculative. It's not investment advice. You need to do your research. Now, when I look at projects, I look at a couple things. I call it the 3TC framework: team, token, technology, and community. So let's break it down. The first thing is token. Does it make sense on a token economics level? Is there a smart approach to the monetary and fiscal policy? Are incentives aligned? And if you look through their white paper, which is pretty well done by my estimation, they've put a lot of thought into how the token's going to work in this particular ecosystem. So gets a passing grade on that front. The team. Now, a lot of people see any type of intermediary rich environment, not just in advertising, in any business, and they think, oh, I can go in there, but they don't have the subject matter expertise to really make sense of how it's going to work with the incumbent players. With the Papyrus team, they actually have a pretty strong background in this industry, so I think that plays to their advantage. I've been impressed with their professionalism thus far, so passing grade on that front. Now the technology, again, I can only go so deep on the technology. So I encourage you to sort of look at the source code yourself or find someone you trust to look at the source code. From what I can tell and talking to some of the people who I know, so far, yeah, I think the plan is there. Definitely, I need to get a little more comfortable with that. But for me, it's not even about my own understanding. It's making sure that they, Papyrus, are able to convince effectively everyone out there who really understands what they're looking at, that the technology is there. So that's sort of the marketing of the technology story. And then the last part is the community. And I think we have some work to do there in terms of building up the ecosystem of people who are aware of this solution, who might be interested on building on top of it, piloting it, or what have you. So again, do you get like perfect scores across everything? Nobody does. But I think they're headed in the right direction. I think the team is pretty strong. I think the token design's there. The technology, the architecture is definitely well thought out of. You'll have to look at the code yourself. And I think the community can be built. So that's where I'm kind of interested in what they're doing. Somebody is going to figure out how to blow up this particular industry. There's a lot of competition. There are a lot of worthy competitors. And frankly, I think they're all doing the industry a great service. But I'm actually excited about the opportunity to sort of be in a little bit deeper, mostly because I want to see how the incumbents respond, and I want to provide sort of my experience working in enterprise marketing to be able to help the whole industry get better. And I think Papyrus, I like the pieces that they put together right now, so I think it's mutually beneficial. I encourage you to do your own homework, but so far I think these guys definitely have a strong case to potentially be a big winner in this space. So a lot of other people out there, definitely should do your research. Definitely try to understand, the time frame, the time horizon of this. But I think Papyrus has a good story, and it'll be fun to sort of see it all play out. So hopefully this was helpful for you, and I'll talk to you later.